How are you guys doing? Hey everyone. Guys doing well? Lagging. Okay. How about now? I just turned off the Wi-Fi. I am now using my data. So, I recommend this tumbler. I got it from Chile Lollapalooza. When we went to Chile Lollapalooza, they kind of gave this as a gift, and I just got it from there, but nothing else. But this is a killer bottle. I never use Stanley. This is just like way good. But what I put here is just super coffee to wake up, and I just had morning. Okay. So the problem about my song right now is I can't get access with the same song with you guys. So like if you guys use use the actual song in my country, I don't get access. So I'm trying to there's a heart. Yeah, I'm trying to fix that problem, but if it's not working that way, I might just do like some different options. But yeah, still, so I'm just way open to the challenges and like every other post just using my song. So are you real? Yes, I'm definitely real. So let's start with some questions that you guys left in the comments. Okay, let me just check. When collaborating with Leve and Wave to Earth, we definitely want to collaborate, but yeah, where could we get the connection? So yeah, we like Levy songs and Clairo songs, like just like performative males and something. How many drinks? What was that? Beers can you drink in 20 minutes? If I drink one beer, I get tipsy. So I have low tolerance in beer. So I used to drink when I was in early 20s, but these days I just don't. I get sick. Like the next day is so horrible, so I don't drink after like 25. I don't look 28, but I'm 28. So how are you? I'm doing great, yeah. So if there's any fans from Chile, congratulations. This is my gift from Chile, and thank you. 230 people. Okay. How was the song She Wanna Blue made? We know it's one for your wedding songs, but is there a particular story? So actually, you guys have to know that She Won Han Blue is the same pronunciation with She Wanna Blue. It means fresh cold blue in Korean. She Wanna Blue. So, I said the inspiration was my wife, because she's like fresh. No, I mean not fresh. Like she's cool. So she has this like cool characteristic. She's very like 털털하다. How can I say 털털? Wait a minute. Let me search the word term. 털털하다 in English. 털털하다. 영어로 하면 털털하다 means easygoing, down to earth, laid back. So like she's totally easygoing, like down to earth kind of characteristic, and she's like down to earth blue. So that was the main idea, but I got the melody first. This thing first, and then I wanted to put she wanna blue in something in the end, But you know, blue in English, it has a depressing vibe. So I I had to, yeah, I had to switch it. You know, make a little pivot. So I switched it to like she ain't no blue. She isn't blue. You know, and so I put like a contrast in the back. I made a Korean lyrics in black, actually using "She Want on Blue," and the English lyrics became "She Ain't No Blue." So that was the story. And you know, I had this romance kind of sing. What if I sing my actual wedding song uh in my wedding? So uh you know, people can expect, hey, why if you play like Wave to Earth songs? But you know, what if I play my actual song and me, cause I'm the guy who's marrying. Um, I just encouraged myself to sing that, and at that time I had the only demo, but I played it with the guys who actually helped Wave to Earth help me. So yeah, I played that song. It happened to play that song in my wedding, and I made it to the release again. So I have things to show you. First thing, Mudkip. And the second thing, I have this board. So this is, what do you say? This is my full length album, like a bingo chart. So I did my like second song right now, and I'm gonna work on this song. So She Wanna Blue is done, and I'm working on all these things. Yeah. So I'm pursuing myself to release a solo full length album, and that's my goal. And you know, the whole thing being active in TikTok and Instagram and YouTube is to going to this full length album. But like, you know, I'm considering, should I have to release all this like songs right after it finishes, or do I have to like wait a bit and make it as a full album? So the expecting date is actually like next year. John Pork. That move was so violent. John Pork. I mean, like my fist. I'm not gonna hit you, but I can't hit you. Huh? Let me see the chats more. The chats are too small. But can I see the actual chat in my computer? Can I see the actual chat in my... Okay. Yes, I think I can see the chats right now. Okay. So what else I can... Huh. Wait a minute. Let me just set up some things. First, I set up my translator. And second, I set up my question chart and the chat thing. I have plenty time, so yeah. Can you wait a little bit for me? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What time is it though? What time is it in your country? Is John Pork 9 p.m. 3 a.m. Hey, you guys have to sleep. 11 a.m. Okay. 3 a.m. in Germany. Hey, it's too late, so get to sleep. If you're over 2 a.m., please go to sleep. Don't watch this. And okay, let's do another question. Okay. Uh, what's your favorite bass guitar string brands for round wound and flat? I always use Labella, but for flat wounds, there's a new string from Ernie Ball. I think Pino Palladino collabed with it. But okay. That's a totally bassist thing, so I'm gonna like move on fast. Is Wave to Earth just a band with friends, or did you guys start off as random people and just adjusted to each other? So, the actual truth, we have been to the same art high school when we were in, uh, no, yeah, high school, art high school. We were in the same art high school. So, we knew each other back when we were in high school, but we weren't like that friendly. So, uh, but Daniel was doing the pulse, uh, also in high school. He has been doing it for such a long time, and I joined the fan club. Like, okay, okay. So, let me talk. Let me talk. And he was already doing it, and I said to him, "Oh, yo, I like your songs, and like, what if I uh if there's a chance to do music with you someday, that would be so great." And he was like, "Oh yeah, oh that sounds good." And I had to do my duties in my early 20s. I'm not an idol, so what I thought, uh I just decided to go very early, as soon as I can, cuz like I had to apply to the army band. There's lots of ways to do serve the country. You could just go with the general like position, but for me, if you apply to the army band and you get through that exam, it's like 1 out of 80. So that competition is way too high. So everybody wants to go to the army band, and you have to like do the test. So I went to I applied it 3 times. I failed 2 times, and the third time worked. So I went when I was in 21 or something. So after finishing the army, I I met Daniel, and he let me listen to Light and Wave, the demo. It wasn't even released that time, so he made me listen to it, and I found out he was only doing it with Donkyu, and I asked him, why isn't there any bass player? Like, he was like, I think I'm gonna do it in like a duo. So I said, if you need bass, let me in. So uh after the military, I had plenty time, of course, cuz like I was just like done with the military. What could I work for? So he was asking, "Hey, uh you want to join the rehearsal? We're going to the studio today." And I went to the rehearsal studio with them, and they just played like random Wave Tour songs that they had as demos. So, but I trained myself in the military army. Like, I mean, musical skills in the army band, and I was able to play the songs by ear. And they were like, we had this electric feel together. So that was the first actual rehearsal we did together, and from then we yeah we made the 0.01 Wave album together, and that's why I joined in. So yes, I did all my duties. I graduated college. I did my military. I'm so good. Yeah. So if you guys are going, so I also felt to drop out sometime, because all musicians want that. This has like this intense feeling of to like drop out, but don't drop out. You guys go to school, wake up in the morning, and graduate. Okay? What's your dream achievement? For now, I want to do a uh, Potatoi's World Tour, if it's possible. So, you know, Potatoi, Wave to Earth has been successful, but we want more successful Wave to Earth status. But when Wave to Earth goes to a little gap, I mean the rest time, there should be one rest time, because like we were just like running through we were burning ourselves to like do some things, but so but if we have that little gap, I want to tour with Potatoi. with such a little, like the little venues and something, starting the whole thing again. And you guys have to come, cause going abroad and touring with small artists like me, that isn't mostly yeah, it's really hard economic wise. Okay, so you guys come there, and you guys, I'll at that when it time comes, I'm gonna make a bunch of merch and just like ship it together, and you guys buy it, and I make the I make the tour successful in Potatoi maybe one day. Okay. Uh, okay. Let's see. What's the most unexpected thing that happened while making the song? But you know, as you see, this is my actual studio. There's nothing pretty much happens when the songs is like that. But the whole creative process is just like pure fun for them. And actually, I saw some people who made a choreography for this song. Let me just like work it out. I think the moves were pretty nice. So, okay. Let me learn myself. And I'll try to post, yeah, I'll try to post that choreography today. Let's see. But I need to, okay. I need to see the video first. I'm such a bad move guys. One more time. I think the move is actually nice, so maybe I just practice a bit. This is a nice spot. So it was, but why, and I am the one who's not so appealing, and even though I don't have no clue, she looks at me with a mind of healing. What was it? She ain't no blue, she ain't no blue. But why? And then I am the one who's not so appealing. What was it? What was it? I am the one who's not so appealing, even though I don't have no. Even though I don't. It was okay. Even. Fuck. Oh, sorry. That's why "fuck you" came in Annie. To be honest, I cuss a lot. I'm so sorry. Okay. Even though I don't have no clue. And then she looks at me with a mind of she looks at me with a mind of she looks at me with a mind of healing. And then she ain't no blue, she ain't no blue. Okay, that's quite a nice song. Okay, I mean a nice move. So let me just make it peak dance. So you guys can do it also. I'll just make a video after this, and post it. You guys do the same thing, okay? I'm doing my best to promote. that's so good. So yeah, it really took time to kind of mind shift, you know. I had certain times when I really wanted to hide from everybody, cause you know, you get there. Like suddenly you were just like doing music. Uh, Everybody has a different reason, but uh, you know, I'm very thankful for fans, but the reason that I'm doing music is actually for me, you know, it fulfills myself. And you were doing music and suddenly you get the whole what do you say? Traction in interest. Uh you get viral someday and suddenly you are selling out shows in countries that you've never been. That's such a big change in your entire life. And I'm the guy who actually needs to get used to my environment. I'm such a like rhythm guy. So cuz I lived in Kenya and came back to Korea like when I barely spoke Korean, and I had to get used to that environment like to the whole time. So I really have hard times adjusting myself in my that situation. How can I get off this? Turn off the filters. My head is like ba 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 ba. Don't like it. Let's see. I think I can't turn it off during live. So what was I trying to say? This is such like a ADHD moment. No, I don't have ADHD, but like this platform making me ADHD. Okay, so yeah, so you know, and like if your environment suddenly changes, I just kind of like sabotage myself. You know, I get like super down, so I just hide. But after that, and now I get used to this whole environment, and so uh, I encourage myself to stand out to you guys. But you know, all introverts will kind of. Uh, was it hard adjusting? Was it hard adjusting sudden rise in popularity from blowing up in TikTok? So, you know, it's not just only TikTok. Uh, what I remember first, we were like 300,000. No, it's not 300. Yeah, 300,000 monthly listeners in Spotify, and 1 week after, we suddenly became like 600, and the next day we go like 1 million, and the next day it goes like 1.5, and then suddenly 3 millions, and we just peaked at 8 million something in few months. That is insane. Like, can you even expect that? No. You were just like, you were just announcing uh North American tour, and you just go suddenly 7 million and 8 million. That's a change. You've never been to America like performing, and then you suddenly like find yourself performing in North America, Europe, Asia, all around the world. That is really crazy. So that was a definitely a big change. And you know, if you're being in big stages in like lots of country, your personality and like you have to be also be a grown man, you know, to meet all people around the world. Like if you're the same small guy, like just like the same mindset, it's really hard. So I really needed time to adjust myself to that. hmm So that was my story, and that's why Annie became came out, I wrote it right after when it was right after Europe tour. Uh, so we did a big run, you know, like North American tour was like 2 months, and Europe tour was also like 1 month and like half, and then we did that big 4 month. We spent 4 months in like touring all around the world, and then just coming back. We had 2 weeks of rest. I did nothing at that time. That was like last year, January something, like April, and then I did nothing, and suddenly Annie came out. So like uh, it was like I just don't want to change. I'm John myself, and then uh, even my environment changed, and like fame and money just comes in. I didn't want to change, so I was saying F you to those things. I'm just being myself. I just want to try to be myself. So the actual draft name was Say No first, but we did a little twist again. We like giving twist. So that's why it became Annie. But in Korean, Ani is no. So, uh, but Annie. So what if Annie is saying no? Like what we just put those stories like Annie saying no. Annie, okay? Yeah. Can you say mango in Spanish? What's mango in Spanish? Mango español. What's mango in Spanish? Mango. It's just mango. It's just mango. Okay, let's search for another. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? My whole goal is to do music forever. I always talked about it. Music was my dream, and I know that making a living with music is a really 바늘구멍. What's a 바늘구멍? It's really hard to be. There's like only few people, like 0.00001 people could make a living with like making success in the music industry. So my goal is to just do music. If I can maintain my life, I would do whatever music, okay? So that was my goal. So I see myself in 10 years also doing in music industry. How do you manage your time between Wave Tour, Potatoi, and other projects? So if I have little time, I just grind it, okay? So, yeah. Wave Tour, uh, for this kind of, what do you say? I mean, the jobs that actually it's a very rare job, right? So you decide the things that you should do. So like you shouldn't go to like works like generally. It's not like 9 to 6. So you have to decide the whole things to do yourself. But I did this for quite a long time, maybe over than 10 years. So maybe I'm a workaholic. I just go to the studio, try to go to studio, and if I have ideas, I try to capture it. And then if I have time to work in my songs, I work. Or like if we have to make like Wave to Earth album, we just like grind ourselves to make an album. So like we just like put as much as time as we can. And then sleep early, wake up early, do workouts, and then go to studio and try to spend time in dinner times with family as possible. Cause like, yeah. But if you sleep late and wake up late, then the actual time you can put in, gets down. So, yeah, the best way to make the work finish is to sleep early. What motivated you started the solo project? Okay, let me just drink some. Oh, I just talked nonstop, so I have to, uh, like, well, in Korea we say like, tension up, but I have to be a bit more energetic than usual. So, yeah. Okay. What was the question? What was the question? What was the question? Ah, the motivation of Potatoi start. So, if you search John Cha in Spotify, you see that there's an album, like, the album of me jumping in, like, middle of nowhere, and that's a jazz instrumental song. So I wrote instrumental songs for such a long time, and I liked creating my stuff when I was in like 19 or 20. So it was my actual first album, but after joining Wave to Earth, I always had this like instrumental songs in my backside, like somewhere in SoundCloud or something. And I really tried to collaborate with like lots of like singer songwriters or maybe rappers or something. But each time I make it, I struggled really hard to find the right person who can actually sing or like make some melodies or make some lyrics with my songs. I never get satisfied. So the first idea was, okay, I don't like most of the people who sings my song in my track. What if I sing it? I never sang, but I tried singing, and that became Popsicle. So Popsicle was actually my first ever lyric song that I made. So uh, to be honest, personally, I'm not satisfied with the lyrics or something, but sonically, I truly express myself. So that's why I started Potatoi. First, it was I make music, and I couldn't find somebody else to sing my song, and I figure out to sing it myself. Okay. John on the dance floor. Yeah, I just danced. So, what's your favorite song? Right now, I like Bon Iver, and the song is From. Yeah, there's a song called From. What's your least favorite song to sing on stage? Least favorite. There's no least favorite. But, uh, oh, there is. So, Plain Life, I've I've never tried singing on live because that I feel pressure of it because my early stage of my songwriting, my main problem was I write songs in a very high key. I never change the key, but these days I'm trying to make it more like low. So Plain Life is it in key like B flat. Look at our plain lives. Oh, so I'm gonna call up your day. It's too low like this way, but if I do it octave up, look, it's this high. Look at our plain lives. Oh, so I'm gonna call up your day. Look at the beauty we lost. It's too high, so that's why I feel pressure singing it on live. Okay. So that's not my least favorite. I mean, it could be least favorite because it's too high, maybe. Okay. Where do you find inspiration for songs? Usually, everywhere. Yeah, usually everywhere. But maybe from personal experiences and like personal conversations. I get ideas from that. So there's a song called Heaven and Hell that I wrote. We had like conversation. So it's not released, but it's gonna come out with Wave to Earth next year. I have few songs coming up, my demos that I wrote during tours. There's like 3 songs we're gonna come out for Wave to Earth next year. Not Potatoi, and my one of my songs is called Heaven and Hell, and the main idea we were talking about like heaven and hell. And I have this like personal thought, like what doesn't matter, like, eh? You don't need to like judge people, like, cause but myself, I'm a Christian, but there's lots of religions out there, and I just don't want to like judge people about like if you don't believe, you're going to hell. I don't like that idea, you know. So that's why I I got this idea, that like controversy idea, and I made it to a song. So I believe that you guys are not spoiling this song, because you know somebody could copy it or something. Uh, don't post it on internet, please. It's just only for you guys. Just keep it, or because I have this very fear that I get spoiled. So there's a song called Heaven and Hell. Okay, don't post it. Don't post it anywhere. I warned you. Just only for you guys, okay? I did another song then named Courage in my Instagram live yesterday. Yeah. Okay, let's find a new question. So I have very nice songs like waiting, trying to find the nice spot to release it. Yeah, this is the most hardest part. You have such great songs, and you just can't go. You just can't release it. That is the most frustrating part, but you know. It's not going anywhere, so next year, yeah. Let me just drink. I think you guys really like K-pop because like we have the common fan base, I think. So that's why you guys are asking, do you know Stray Kids? Yes, we know Stray Kids, but like not in person. We only know we see you in phones just like you guys, okay? Let's find out like who other you guys have. Okay. So I really like Cortez. The new Bangtan. No, not Bangtan. The new hype artist. They're so good looking and so young. They're like young, 10 years younger than me. You guys know? They're like born in 2007, 2008 something. They're 10 years younger than me. And they're so like good looking. And they're like super tall. I'm like a short guy, like I'm like 168 or something, 169. How long is it in inches? Like, wait a minute. 168 in. Do I need to calculate it in 5.51, 5.52? Yeah. 5'6". Yeah. They're saying I'm 5'6". Damn, I'm short. It's okay. We have bigger skies than tall people. Okay? I never get. Oh, I have this fun story. So we went to the awards. We went to the awards, right? The we got nominated and like got the uh what was it, best band, what was it, best band thing, trophy, I think. So it was our first time attending to that live, and we saw the K-pop. I mean K. I, I canceled this. I'm 이거 뭐라고 해야 되지? This is the. This is this. Okay, no other meaning, no negative meaning. Okay, this is just like pointing out the idols. Okay, the idols, like just pointing out, no negative meaning. Okay. Okay. So we met the idols, and they were freaking tall, you know. And even they put on like these high things on their shoes, right? So they're generally tall, and they get taller. But for us, we barely put those things, because like we're not usually on the TVs or something. So we just like do the outfit check, and we don't put these. So what happened? We we met those guys in the aisle, or maybe in like we just like stand next to them. It was like wave to earth, somebody. Wave to earth, somebody. Girls were taller than us. So 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. And like they were like this. Okay? What else I can say? Oh, there was also a fun thing happening. So like I don't remember which group was it, but uh, also the K-pop idols listen to our songs pretty much, and we are really thankful for that. And they they do the greetings, like what I say. There was one group. I think there were like some like Korean American based groups, and they were like talking to us like, "Oh, we listen to your songs like so many times. It's my actual alarm." And like, "Oh," and they spoke to us in English, because we write songs in English, and we we write songs in English. So maybe the ones who don't know us, they also felt like, are they Korean American? And you know, uh, we barely spoke English. We barely speak English, and maybe like Daniel can write songs in English, but like he's not like a super fluent speaker. And also me, I'm not a native speaker, and Donkyu doesn't speak English, and they're like, "Oh, we like your song so much, and like some blah 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 blah." So we're like, "Oh, 감사합니다, thank you." And they're like, suddenly they we saw their eyes. Their eyes was like just shaking, and suddenly they speak like, 그러면 사진 같이 찍으실까요? They thought that we were Korean American, and finding out no. We were like, "Oh, thank you. 감사합니다. 네." And then suddenly, 사진 같이 찍을까요? That was really hilarious. It was a girl group. It wasn't Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye wasn't attending to that awards. So that was really a fun moment. that would quite stay in my memories for such a long time. It was an island. I think it was like a small group. It something, but I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell you the actual um, team. It wasn't Meow. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So that was one of my TMI, the fun moment. When was the exact moment in your career when you realized your biggest dream was finally coming true in front of your eyes? So, I have to talk about this. Like, when I was 19 and like somewhere, so high school to early 20s, I always had this big dream to be a local musician in Los Angeles, because Los Angeles has like a nice individual instrumentalist like scene. So there are so many good players, and I really wanted to kind of be in the urban or like jazz scene. And so I had that big dream, you know. So every day, if I'm talking to like every people I meet, I was constantly saying, one day I'm gonna go there and just gonna work as a musician in Los Angeles. So, and I have actual YouTube video in the channel John Cha, playing myself in Nam show. So the show is actually like a big exhibition for instrumental companies, and I've played with my role model, like my one of my biggest role models in bass playing. So his name is Hadrian Ferrald, and I have that video jamming, and that was like my dream moment. And so like after that, I went to the military, and every time I was thinking about, okay, if I'm finishing this military shit, I'm gonna just fly to America and just like settle myself down. That was my biggest dream in my whole life. And but after finishing it, I just like suddenly joined Wave to Earth, and I thought that uh, I lost that dream, because I thought we weren't going like international. So like, but like suddenly we went to tour outside Korea, and then I realized, okay, I thought that I lost my dream somehow, but I like made the dreams come true together with the team. So I had this individual dream by myself, but I made a dream come true with the team. So that was the realizement for me. That was a really intense feeling for that. Hmm. So thank you guys all, It's all because of you. Is Potatoi real name? No. The nickname, I have a nickname, Potato, and we were talking about, John, if you're gonna release like as a singer-songwriter, you should need a name. But like, what's how you gonna do, So um, Daniel and I, we were like just sitting together, and then how about like just combining toy and potatoi, because like uh, so it was like potato and toy, potatoi, potatoi, and you just like put it. So initially it was like potato with a Y, but like we have a Korean American. No, he's Korean, but like he lived in America for like 20 years. So uh, he worked for us, uh, and like we were showing him potatoi with the Y, potatoi, potatoi, and he was like, "How the f you read this thing?" And like we can read it. Then no, you should like put I instead of Y. So like, oh, is it that confusing? So that's why potatoi became potato with an I. Yeah, potato with a Y seems hard to like read it. How do you read potatata? And I also have the video, like it's not uploaded, but I have like an embarrassed video. So what video is it? So for promotion, when I was in the States like few weeks ago, I went outside when the concerts start, like before the concert, and I went outside and made people listen "She Wanna Blue" when it was like unreleased, and because my intention was try to film what do you got? Film a reaction video, and finding out if it's the GA line, most of the people, maybe our fan bases are quite introvert, and I had to walk in that line, and everybody else was like, "Oh, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it." And like, but they're like filming me. Like 50 people are filming me, and I'm also an introvert, and so, oh, uh, somebody needs to like listen, and one black guy just goes comes next to me and like, hey, like, you a K-pop idol or something? And like I was like, no, I'm not a K-pop idol. And like he was like you famous? No, and I'm like, I perform here, and like, oh, that's cool. Like I want to listen to it. And like so I made this black guy listen to my song, and he was like suddenly like, dun 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 dun. So I got that on video, and he was like, "Oh, they appreciate it. Like, I like that. I like that song. Like, what's your artist name?" And I said like, "It's Potatoi." I said it in Korean because I just say it in Korean accent, and he was like, "Patatu ta 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 what? Pata what?" So I said, "It's potato with the I." So I'm like, okay, and I just ran away, and people were filming me, like 50 people in the line. The line is so big, and I was so embarrassed, but I got all in camera. So I'm just like little concerned that maybe I picked a hard name to pronounce. Is it really hard to pronounce Potatoi or Potatoi? Not bad. It's okay. It's not hard. Yeah. But that black guy was saying me patata patata what? So I was like, okay. No, it's good. Okay, you guys are so nice. Thank you. Yeah, people would learn. There's also Biba Doobie out there. Like first time when I saw like Biba Doobie, like how do you read this? Cause like how do you read be But now, who doesn't know Biba Doobie? Baba Doobie? Like people were making like memes of her names. Like also we in Korea, like there's a artist named Car the Garden, but like people are just calling him in just like random names. So that's also a meme in Korea too. Any K dramas you watching? So I tried to watch S Line, the K drama. There's a K drama called S Line. So you know, to explain you a little bit, it's like it's like over 18 thing. So if you sleep with someone, you get a S line in your head. Why do I have a hat? So you get like a red line. You get a red line, and you get connected. So it's a story about like that thing, and I watched the webtoon. It was a webtoon first, the original webtoon. I really loved it, so I was excited. Okay, the best webtoon that I remember, one of my best webtoon remember in my whole life, comes in K drama, and I watched it, and like There were killing random people in random scenes. So like I got pissed off and I just like quit it. I quitted watching it because they were killing everyone. Same, I quit too. Yeah, it was. I don't like just randomly killing everybody. Like huh? There, you should have a little romantic scenes. Like, huh? I really enjoy it. Hmm. Favorite anime? Uh, Attack on Titans, AOT. That is one of my favorite ones. And what could I answer? Like another questions. Is there like, what's this? Lightning Q&A. 요정이 세 가지 소원을 들어주면 어떤 소원을 빌 건가요? What if 에? Oh, wait a minute. 이게 뭐지? So if you can wish 3 wishes and the fairy just gonna make it happen, what gonna wish? I'm not gonna wish anything. I'm already good with this. How did you like Madison? Madison, I really liked Madison. Madison was such a nice place with lots of greens. I post. Hey John, where's Daniel? Daniel is not here. I'm the only one who's in the studio right now. You see that exit button? If you go outside there, there's a lounge, and then there's also like other else guys' room. Did you like coming Nashville? Nashville, we went to like a super big guitar shops, and like I was just mind blown. Okay, it was. They had the whole building is just full of guitars. It's not just normal guitars. It's like a exhibition, and they're all selling it. And I was like, what the? So I seem there's like lots of BTS and ATEEZ and Stray Kids, but I'll tell you something. So in Korea, like the Korea targeted famous idols are different. So in Korea, the number one famous group now is aespa and All Day Project. So yeah, in how about in your country? Like, is it like Stray Kids and BTS, Boy Next Door, P1, BT, P1H, Stray Kids, and hyphen? Yeah, definitely. It's Wave to Earth. Oh, how sweet, how sweet. What's your favorite part about Wave to Earth? I'm really curious. It's also like, you know, I said in She Wanna Blue, why do you guys like me? I don't get it. 17, yeah, I know 17. The drummer, you like the drummer the most. The lyrics, the instrumentals, cause you're a potato. Everything, layered sound, the beats. Oh, that's so nice. Hey, you guys have Stanley tumblers? This is just really nice. I've never used it, but like this is my go-to bottle right now. The comfort. Do you like Twice? Oh, Twice is big in the Western market right now. So that is also like a wow point for us. Like, cause Twice, they were really, Twice was really big. Maybe back in like 7 or 8 years ago, I think. Cause when they had like TT, just like TT, everybody knowed Twice in Korea at that time. But like suddenly, like they got like so big in the American market, and now like they're charting. So that's what? How does that happen? But it's the same thing as Wave Tour too. We're much bigger in like other places rather than Korea. So is Korea nice? Yes, definitely is Korea. It's my hometown, you know. I feel comfort. What's your favorite book? I really like to read books, maybe. But these days I'm just like studying Japanese more. Standing. Who asked me you know Jungkook? Who doesn't know Jungkook? He's the most sexiest guy. What? Standing next to you. What was the chord? I don't know. Do you know NCT? My wife really likes NCT. What was it? I don't remember the member's name, but it was like Haechan or Hyun. It was like something with the H. Some Het. Yeah, is it Haechan? Mm-hmm. Oh, do you have a baby's name? Yeah. So my baby's name is Eyan. Eyan. In Korean, it's actually Eun, but you know, it's the foreign people really have troubles pronouncing un. So I just if you say Ian in a fast way, it sounds like Eun. So and yeah, it's Eun in Korean. Ian. But if you say Ian in a fast way, it sounds like Ian, and so the pronunciation is very similar. So I decided to call her Ian. Eyan. In Korean, it's Eun. Yeah, it's like IAN, but that sounds like a boy's name. So Ian. Mm, mm, I saw something. I saw something. What was it? What was it? Do you like jazz? Yes. Miami, please. We've never been to Miami. Just because Miami was next to Florida. Or we've been to Orlando for lots of time. 한국 스케줄 어떻게 되세요? 내년 3월에 아마 있을 것 같아요. 근데 그 올해 부킹을 좀 하려고 했는데 그 아마 꼬였었던 것 같아가지고 Do you like UK? Yes, we love UK. Scotland was very fun too. Scotland is in UK. Yeah, Scotland is also in the United Kingdom, right? So UK. Bonjour. Let me just have a little sip again. Say hi to Brazil. Hi. Obrigado. I think I answered quite almost the questions. Let me just say. See if there's. Do you like it when fans come to stage door? I accidentally found people standing by it when I went to your concert in KC and I joined. I felt bad because it seemed like you guys were rushing. So it's only you guys telling this, but this is totally random. So for like some venues have like safety rules. So if the venue isn't allowing us to kind of do the like photos and something like that, it's prohibited for us too. Or if we have uh if we have a very urgent, we have to go like immediately, because let's say we have a flight in 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. and the show finished and we all wrap up our stuff and it's like 12 in the morning. Then the tour team says like you shouldn't, and then we have to go very quickly. But if we have little time and like we can do, like we're allowed, we can do it. So you don't need to feel bad, okay, about it. Um, and sometimes we're a little sorry because like for us, like in your perspective, we just like uh, go, like we seem to go like very fast, but like yeah, that was the situation behind. Milan, Italy. Was it Milan? Yeah, Milan. It was in the same Milan. We went to Duomo, right? So that was so nice. Hola. What emotion did you feel when you found out a baby was on the way and through your mind? It was like pure happiness. What else you can say? So I always wanted to nurture a family, and finally, when I realized it was very nice. My face is like just, I don't like it. I just want to be natural. If you would live in States, what city would you want to live in? Where could I pick? That's so hard. You know? Maybe I would rather live in rural places. Rural places. Not place like New York or LA. Maybe I liked San Diego, but I heard that the price point is insane. So it's only for like rich people there. Would you go to Boston? Yeah, we want to. Okay. I think the times. It's almost the time to say bye bye. Before we wrap up, what could I say to you guys? Thank you for listening. This and yeah, I have to film the choreography for you guys, and you guys do all those like working choreography challenge. If I post it, you guys do it too, please. Yeah, thank you for the spoiler. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, you guys are doing already good, and I love you. Thank you for all the support, and I will also like post everything and whatever. Mahal kita. Thank you. Okay, guys, have a great night, and I also have a great day too. So, bye bye, and have a great day. Thank you.